everyone, Maggie here. I have my pattern pieces here laid out on my rug. It's actually just 2 pattern pieces, and I have the 2 for the bodice. You actually fold. You have the fold on the left side, and then you have a cross grain fold, because you do not have a seam on the shoulder. So I just have it folded over. Now this is assuming that this fabric does not have a repeat. If it does, it's not really discernible, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But so it's folded over, and there's no seam on the shoulder seam. So I'm going to be cutting that out. Now the sleeves are cut on the cross grain. That's the piece below there. And I have to cut 2 of those on the cross grain. My fabric is not quite wide enough for that piece. It's like maybe an inch short, but I don't think it's going to make a whole heck of a lot of difference, because I'll just gather it a little less. And this is a pretty heavy fabric anyway, so I don't want to gather it a whole lot. My plan is to leave a pretty generous seam allowance on the on the right hand side there, and so I probably will have enough left over to make a pair of shorts for somebody. So yeah, all right. So I think I'm gonna do the cutting now. It's okay, honey. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Casper. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right? Okay. Good boy. It's okay, honey. It's okay. Really, it is. It's okay. I know you haven't heard this before. It's okay. It's really okay, honey. Okay. It's okay. Oh! It's okay. It's okay. You tore my pattern. Go on. Go. Get away. Go on. It's okay. Really. So I think I will be serging this, and I think I probably will serge the hem, a little bit on the hem too. So we'll do that just to finish the edges because it's linen, and I want to neaten the edge up. So I have black thread in here, which is contrast, but I think it'll be fine. Whoops. So I'm just serging all the side seams. For the neck edge, I think I'm just going to use some binding, seam binding. And the sleeves are going to be folded in half and gathered. And then I'll probably serge after they're attached, I will probably serge them as well. So, but just want to finish this so it doesn't have the opportunity to fray. Side seam done. Hi everyone, Maggie here. I'm just going to use this single fold bias tape for the neckline, just to keep it simple, and then that way I won't use any additional fabric either. So I have this, so we'll do that, and we'll start. So this is my little top here. Okay. I did finish the side seams with the serger. Okay. So I'm going to start on the side. Let me turn it the other way. This was the best match that I had, which nobody's going to see it anyway, so I'm going to sew this on here, and then I'm going to turn it to the inside and sew it down. So yeah, this is a really quick little top, I'm telling you. See if I can do this without any pins. I just had to change my thread because I had gray thread in my machine, so trying to get this done. Okay. All right. Here we go. We'll just go slow though. Try to get it done, but we'll go slow too. A little trouble finding a bobbin that would I'm just sewing right in that little fold. I had some bobbins, but they were, unfortunately, they were kind of like off-brand, and oh, you don't want to mess with those. So I'm gonna have to get some bobbins from this machine. The bobbin I have in here is really packed because I had some gray thread on it for another project for some pants I actually am working on, and I had to pack some thread, some thread for this on top of it, and was afraid that it might object, but so far it's all right. Still haven't decided if I'm gonna leave. I think I'm gonna close up the side seams. I don't think I'm gonna leave them open, because I think it'll make it easier to hem it. This stuff does really fray. This, you have to. It's good I'm getting this tape on here fast, because it does fray. So I am interested in this no waste, or reducing the waste in sewing. I think that is a really good endeavor. Okay. All right, looks pretty good. This is a quick little project. Now, I don't know if I have to do any clipping. Maybe not. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn this under and just stitch it. I think we'll stitch it from this side. Here's my thread tail. There we go. I'm going to try to get it, make sure it's consistent on the main thing is I want it to look consistent on the side that shows. So what I'm doing is trying to keep this edge of my presser foot right there next to it, to that seam, and justifying it here a little bit. There. Main thing is just keeping that edge of that presser foot next to that, right next to that seam. So it'll be even on that side, the side that shows. The nice thing about the bias tape is it does stretch a little bit where you need it to stretch, this fabric. I did try this on and it goes over my head just right, so just a little bit when it gets a little off kilter. That looks pretty good. I'm going to be tying a knot, so I'll pull it out. Okay, so I'm going to iron that, and it looks pretty good to me. Okay, it looks nice and even. Looks pretty darn good. On the side that shows, that's what matters. Okay, so the next thing is these side seams, and we're going to do those. Now, the sleeves, I have not done I haven't serged the bottom yet. I'm going to wait till I close it up, because I actually think I am going to close this up and then serge the bottom before I hem it. But I need to measure about 17 inches down, because the sleeve is going to go in from here, the top, to about 17 inches down. This is my sleeve right here. I have to gather it. I have it pressed and everything. I have 2 of them here. I got to put a basting line, and then it's going to be insert in here. Now, what I haven't decided yet is if I'm going to finish this edge before or after. That's what I haven't decided yet. I actually think I'm going to go ahead and finish this edge before I insert it in here. Yeah. So we'll do that, and then we'll do the basting. But for the time being, we'll sew this seam, close the seam up, because then I can go back over to the serger and I can do the bottom of this here as well. Okay, so I'm going to put a few pins in here. Okay. All right. So I can do my seam. And I have my tape measure. Okay. I want the sleeve opening to be nice and big, so because I'll probably wear a shirt underneath this anyway. So I'm gonna do this for the biggest size. They do it like 17 inches, which, wow. Okay, that's 17 inches right there. Maybe 16 inches would be good. The biggest size is 17 inches. So I'm estimating here. So we'll say 16 inches, because that 16 times 2 is 32. So that's a pretty darn big opening. So you can always adjust it afterwards. So okay, I'll put 2 pins there, so I'll know that to stop there, and we'll pin the other side, and then I have got to go to the serger, and I got to finish the bottom of this, and I got to finish those sleeves before I baste them to be put in. Okay, 16, let's see, go to 16 inches, 2 pins here. Okay, 2 pins in there. All right. 5/8. It's about right there. Just gonna do a back tack. Oop, nice. Did a big back tack. I think I'll try this on before I commit myself to having it completely closed. I'll try it on. Okay. It's the other side. There's 16 inches here. It's 5/8 right there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try this on, and if everything is good, we can serge the bottom here. We're going to leave it closed, and I got to serge the edges of these before I attach them. Okay. And then we'll be back. Hi everybody, Maggie, I'm back. So I have my sleeve edges finished here. I'm going to do a little bit of marking before I baste these and pull them up. I'm going to do a little bit of marking so at least I know, you know, for when I gather them, where I am. Just I'm going to put some chalk marks on them. That's going to be the bottom, and just it'll make it a little easier. Put some chalk marks in here. Okay, I just decided to do it this way. It might be a little bulkier, but I just thought that would be the way to do it. Let me do this one also. Oops. Okay. And then also, before I forget, I'm gonna, you know, I have the top and the bottom of the sleeve. That's pretty self-explanatory, but it'd be good to get like the middle of it. This is 16 inches here, but it might be good to, that way I can make sure my gathering is, and I don't want to, actually don't want to cut it. I don't want to, we'll just mark it. Do that on both sides. So I tried this on, and this is, it is big. I made it like, you know, I gave it, it's going to fit big, which is fine. I think if I wear it with a belt or something, it'll look better. But I gave it that extra, you know, I was worried that the size 20 was going to be small, because, you know, in patterns, size 20 can sometimes run small, but and so I made the seam allowances pretty generous, maybe a little too generous, but anyway, it's gonna just be kind of a fun top, so that'll be fine. All right, so I'm gonna do my basting line here. I'm gonna do that on both sleeves and then put it in. I don't know if this is, they didn't really give you instructions on how to do this, so I'm just kind of like doing my own thing. All right, so I'm setting my stitch length at 340. Then we're just going to go around 5/8 of an inch. And once I get these sleeves put in, I'll just have the hem to do. Okay, make sure I give myself plenty of slack here. We'll do the other one. Okay. Five-eighths of an inch. Okay, now let's see if we can get these put in. Okay. This is probably the most complex part of the project. And this is what I decided to do, so how I decided to attack it. So let's see, we're going to find the basting. This is the basted line here. I'm going to pull that up. I'm probably going to wear like a black turtleneck or something underneath this. and just kind of like wear this over it, because I left the armhole like really pretty big. So and this is going to be 32 inches. This. Okay, I've got my sleeve ruffle pinned in pretty much. Whoops. Using those, I tried to use the use the blue marks, and I tried to put the gathers as much as possible, you know, concentrate them. So we're gonna try sewing it in at this point. Okay, this is really thick, but here we go. And it's gonna like flip out that way once it's done. We'll have to see how it turns out. Okay, got some threads here. Let me put my needle in. I'm just trying to stay on the, let me go back a little bit. Just trying to stay on the gathering line there as much as possible. It is kind of bulky. It's going to be kind of bulky. There's no getting away from it. This fabric should be it's an interesting look, because it's almost like a burlap. It's very, but I kind of like that. Almost a burlappy. It's a burlappy feel to it. So this underarm seam is interesting here. So what I'm doing here is I'm working from this side, and I'm just going as far as I can in that direction, and then I'm gonna go back and go, I'm gonna go up to this pin here. Let's see, and then let's see, and then we're gonna come back the other way. I think it's gonna be cute. What was happening was catching here, so I have to work from this side. So we'll go over here and work from that direction. It's real bunchy, but that's okay. So here is the other side. Let me put a pin here. That is. That's where I want to start. I think it's gonna be cute anyway. Ouch. It was just starting to bunch up though. That was the whole thing. Okay. So we had to do a little bit of ripping out there. Okay. All right. Let's see how that turned out on the other side. Okay. Did I get all the pins out? I need to do a little bit of trimming, but I think that's going to be cute. I got some threads I got to deal with, but all in all, oh, what the heck is that? Oh, it's a pin. It's a pin. Ah, another pin. Oh my gosh. Pins. Okay. All in all, I think the ruffle is cute. Okay. There. So, let me see. Can I zoom out a little bit? No, I'm zoomed in. There. That's the effect it's gonna have. So, and what I decided on the finishing, I don't know. I decided to do these. I might actually go in and just serge this all at once because that's too bulky. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, is just serge it all instead of serging it as 2 layers. So that is the effect. Okay, there's the neck, and we're gonna switch to the hem, doing the hem, which I have it serged, and I'm gonna just keep it easy, simple, and just stitch it up. Okay. Hi, I'm going to do the hem. I'm just going to keep it simple and just do about a 3/4 inch hem here. I serged it, and we'll just try to keep it consistent with the, oops. It's interesting fabric. It's almost like burlap. It does stretch a little bit. Had a little bit of issue with it. Stretching. Oh, good. That's all right. I'm just trying to make the distance consistent between so on the outside that shows that it's the same. That's what I'm the most focused on. Between here and the needle.